gonna get seen by BunBun. Hopefully he does something about it. He's got somewhat of a force down here, but his SCVs just get decimated. There we go. Got a nice auto turret. I'm gonna take out that DT. Now the warp prisms disappeared. Come away. He's afraid of getting found out. Might have thought that it was becoming a losing strategy. They have seen the gates. They've seen that I've got a robo out. They've seen all the racks. They've seen, and they know that they have a force pretty good position on the watchtower. BunBun still doing nothing with this expo over here. You know, it's never good to just have a command sitter sitting around. You need to get this guy gathering, if nothing else. There we go. Got a an extra guy coming in to help gather some minerals. But these two Zerglings are not having it. They're going to come in and get all the advantage on this expansion that they can. Got Octal moving his force back, going with his first Colossus, also getting the Thermal Lance upgrade at the same time that RedIron is sitting on 45 minerals and rebuilding his economy. We've got BunBun moving his command center across the map. He's going to land down in here where we've got an observer showing things are at least a little bit safer. Spawning pulls back up for Thrak. He's getting back up with his minerals. Has 300, probably going to see another expansion from him soon. We've got first Colossus coming in with Octal's forces still chrono boosting out. Thermal Lance and the Colossi. He is sending back his warp prism up to the top of the map. Probably going to see some more DT shenanigans fairly soon. Looking strong. He could probably take the whole game by himself right now. I've got some sentries and a stalker, so I've at least got somewhat of a force at this point. He's really let me sit back and rebuild, probably trying to get Thrak to get back his forces as well. Now this time we actually saw the warp prism, so BunBun and I move in our forces to prevent another drop. I've got an observer, so if we see any more DTs, it should be safe. He's rallied in with the rest of my control group 1. And we've got an army of, you know, maybe 10 or 15 guys total. I'm just hoping that we don't get slammed in a second. BunBun gets his expansion up and gets moving. Here comes the expansion from Thrak, now that he can get working off of 2 gas, tons and tons of drones, 26 drones, just going heavy economy. Probably going to see a lot of speedlings from him. Huge army from Octal, tons and tons of Colossi. You know, doesn't really need to worry about attacking yet. He's got his observers around so you can see what's going on. He finds a proxy pylon from RedIron and takes that out, which means that he's probably going for this expansion, so BunBun and RedIron know that that is going on. Finally seeing some more forces from RedIron, Stalkers and Zealots, whatever can be afforded. We got an Immortal coming out. This is what happens when you let your opponent build back up after you have him almost to the end. Both Thrak and RedIron are starting to look solid again. BunBun's got some SCVs doing some gathering that are apparently going to kill this Zealot. Alright, so that Zealot's gone from the probe transfer. Missile turrets coming with also the planetary fortress upgrade so that this base won't be messed with. RedIron's taken out these rocks both so that he'll have access to help BunBun defend from these forces that are coming. but also to get his own expo. Got a whole force coming down here. Everything in terms of units is still being managed by just one player, so the whole force is just moving together in one giant death ball. I click over here, tell BunBun, hey, I'm going for this expo, he keeps messing with ours, let's keep the pressure on. Random force field up here, random force field over here, trying to keep any forces from coming back in, and I end up locking in his probes as they try to escape and just completely decimate them. Awesome stuff. Took out an expo, took out most of the probes that he was trying to transfer back. Think I'm doing alright. I go ahead and move my force back to my base just in case they saw my aggression as an opportunity to attack. And they're probably just hanging out here waiting for me. He moves his Colossus up so that when I come in, he will have at me. But if you look at RedIron's view, there is not much to see because last time we were down in his base, there was almost nothing. So this is what the force is looking like for BunBun and RedIron. RedIron gets a Nexus up as these Colossus and Zealots start coming in. They do have the charge upgrade, so we're going to see Speedlings, Sentries, Colossi up against a few Stalkers, Sentries, some Marines, and some Marauders. We will see how that goes. Now, that was a near miss right there. Both players within just a few game spaces from each other, and RedIron moves the army up to take out this expo instead of going for the main base, which saved him a little bit of time because all these guys would have been right there waiting for him. But instead, comes in over here, comes after these probes, they run away. Just looking good for RedIron at this point, and then, oh no, there's some Colossus. Those Colossus just completely destroy RedIron and BunBun's armies. None of the force fields from the sentries work because massive units knock those down. And the charge lots and Colossus, just take that out. We got a message WOW down here from RedIron. And WOW is right when you look at the unit tabs. RedIron has 2 observers. BunBun has 5 Marauders and 33 Marines still up here at the base, but the Colossus are just going to eat that alive. The Speedlings check out the expansions, make sure nothing's there, as the charge lots and Colossus come on in. Now RedIron teched to some Phoenix because he knew those Colossi were coming. Got a few more Phoenix probably on the way. Right now there are 4 of them. All of the units that could kill flyers are dead, and these Colossus actually get chased off. So we've got like 10 Colossus down here getting destroyed by 4 pretty wimpy units, and that's a value of teching quickly. Now you're gonna see pretty soon Octal stends in some Stalkers that are gonna attempt to take out these Phoenixes, and they're gonna just micro down and focus fire on these guys. And here comes a few more Phoenixes. The Phoenixes have the ability to lift stuff off the ground with the graviton beams, and here they need to do that. Alright, there you go, there you go, there you go. Now here's where RedIron makes a mistake because he lifts all 3 units off the ground with graviton beam instead of 1 at a time. BunBun taps out of the game, and the Stalkers are taking their toll on these Phoenixes. Got 4 safe Colossi, probably more units sitting back at the base for Octal, and RedIron GG's as a Ultralisk just rips through his base. So pretty fun game, seeing 2 of the members go way down in their economy and try to come back as strong as possible. Saw a few mistakes from some players on expansions and on timing, but really well played, especially by Octal, just teching to those Colossus, getting up the best force he can. He saw all those Marines and Marauders coming and just took them out. Almost saw a comeback once or twice with some good teching, but to no avail. Early DT drops also a big deal, just completely wrecking RedIron's economy. And that, folks, is how you win and lose a game.